So, it's about damn freaking time that the WNBA are, doing a good job with promoting something that is so important in sports, and it's rivalries. Obviously, Kathy Engelbert said it last year, and people are wanted to have her fired on the spot, but like, I genuinely think that Kathy Engelbert, it doesn't really matter what she does, people will want her fired. Like, the TV networks, they want to show specific games. Fire Kathy. It's almost like if you're in 2K, fire Ronnie type things. But as you can see right here, the Fever will face the Sky to tip off the inaugural Rival Week in August. Other games will include two between the New York and the Minnesota Lynx, which is definitely a rivalry matchup because the Lynx were robbed. Like, you can make the argument that the Liberty got screwed in Game 4, but however bad you think the Liberty got screwed in Game 4, the Lynx got screwed way worse in Game 5. Like, Stewie went and did the cha-cha slide. She did the cha-cha slide into a clean block. Nah, it doesn't count. And then there's also going to be... okay. The Fever, Paige against Caitlin. Just imagine if Dallas don't take Paige. Imagine. There's no way, right? Like, there's absolutely no way. Like, there... Surely, like, they take Paige Bueckers. Like, it would actually be... It would be the biggest shock. It would genuinely the biggest shock in draft since freaking Vontae Mack was taking over Bo Callahan. And that was fiction. But yeah, it'll be sponsored by Ally Financial, newest partner for the league this season. You can have a great partnership, but you also have to have great activation. Kathy Engelbert said there's going to be a full slate of games that week, and it's going to be a cool part of the activation. Rivalry week games will be broadcast on variety and networks. The timing of that week is critical because in August you really start to make that playoff push. It'd be great to have those matchups during a period, drive the playoff push into September and crown champion October. The NBA has had a rival week for 3 years. Engelbert has mentioned in the past how important rivalries can be. The league started Commissioner's Cup in 2021 and helped spawn rivalries between New York and Vegas as well as the Liberty and the Lynx. I mean, this is literally the last two finals. But when Kathy and her team have done with the league, cultural currency of the players, media connectivity, and their entire ecosystem is phenomenal. To me, it's kind of crown jewel in what's happening in women's sports space. This isn't Ally's first foray into women's basketball. It's one of the inaugural partners of Unrivaled that finished its first season. The conversation WNBA started before Unrivaled came into existence. So yeah, obviously it's a crazy one. So I'm guessing they partnered with Stewie Colson. I think they partnered with Paige Bueckers as well. They partnered with Paige Bueckers. But, like, yeah, the WNBA is having their rival week. And it's... like, there's just so many, like, dumb stuff. Like, I'm looking on Twitter. I'm not even going to show some of this stuff. It's just ridiculous. Some of the stuff you see on Twitter. And that's the thing. That was one of the best comments is, like, when you're setting up rivalry, you need to know who Caitlin Clark's true rival is. JC Sheldon. Which is a fact. It is genuinely a fact. And it's funny, though, like, it's, seeing people complaining about, the biggest rivals and these not really being rivals and all of these type of things. But, like, all in all, it's a positive thing for the WNBA. Like, what you want to do is, no matter what, you want to push your sport. You want to push your sport and you want people to care about it. And whether that be real rivalries, whether that be media manufactured rivalries, at the same time, like, you want there to be rivalries. Like, you want there to be rivalries, because without rivalries, what sport? And I mean that, what is sport? And even if you don't think, like, even if the rivalries are manufactured on one moment, like, it is what it is, because, like, I'm a Leeds fan. Like, we have a rivalry with Aston Villa a lot of it based on one specific moment, and it was just a almost brawl that got broke out, and Pat Bamford just dived on the ground to get a player sent off. So there's a rivalry we have with Aston Villa because of that, albeit we're down in the Championship and Aston Villa are in the top 4 in the Champions League quarter-final. But let's be real, like 3 years ago we were like 9th and they were nearly getting relegated, so things can change quick in football. But yeah, I like seeing this type of stuff. I really, really do like seeing this type of stuff in like just in general in sports, and it's always going to be good for sports because the more people are invested, the better it is. And no matter what freaking people want to say online about how the rivalries are bad, yeah, actually the rivalries might be bad for, you know, the sanity of the players on social media, but like at the same time, how many players would choose to make less money without that? There's not that many. There's absolutely not that many. And if the rivalry gets you too much, just log off. That's the biggest thing I'll always say. Logging off is something that that a lot of these players don't really do a lot. And you've seen it with how well it worked for the Fever, realistically, not just Caitlin, the entire Fever. How well it worked for like the freaking Caitlin herself in Iowa. How well it's worked for plenty of players. Just getting off social media is clearly the best thing to do. If you are an athlete or you're in the public space, getting off, especially Twitter. You can avoid seeing stuff on any other app other than Elon's Twitter because of the whole you know, the For You page, or you can just click your Twitter to following and you're going to be fine. Either way though, yeah, it is what it is. So this is a big weekend. You never know, like rivalry week's going to play, and these people are the actual legacy media is going to call for Kathy Engelbert to get fired because these are media made rivalries. Whether it's a media made rivalry or not, it's a rivalry between fans, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. The most important thing when it comes to the growth of sport is literally fans. And yeah, it seems like a lot of people, especially in the freaking media itself and the WNBA side, don't just seem to... Not that they don't seem to get it, they just don't seem to want to admit it. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Either answer, perfectly fine, because this is an interesting topic. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.